Fire in the hole! What's up, people? Let's cook some pork belly. Hey, while we're looking at the fire, let's check out my grilling setup. I got my YKYWI installed, full of water. I got some pecan wood over here on top of some unlit charcoal that my buddy Scott Rea sent me from a pecan tree that he cut down. And I got about a half a chimney's worth of firewood, or coals on fire. And we're going to throw those on top of the unlit coals. That's what they call the minion method. And we're going to cook up some pork belly, so stay tuned. So while my fire is coming up to temp, let me show you what I got going on here. I got some pork belly that I got over at Costco, some strips of pork belly. And my buddy Tango Joe, he just did this the other day. And what he did, he took his pork belly and just pounded it out with his hand like that. Just to like flatten it out a little bit. So no big deal, right? Then he took some Sang stir-fry oil. I don't know if he used Sang's, he had a different kind of stir-fry oil. And he slathered it with that. And then he put some of his own very special porchetta rub that he just made. He says, please do not video. I've tried this before, it's really good. And he's going to start putting this into production soon. So we're going to rub this with that porchetta rub. Rub those pork bellies with that. Then I'm going to take a string, and this is the theory of it anyway. We're going to tie one end together with the string. You know, like I said, this is the theory. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Let's try it. Let's try tying one end together to make this braided pork belly. There we go. It's working. So cool. Okay, we got one end tied together. Now what we got to do now is braid it. So if I remember right from braiding class, I never had braiding class. I think you take this one and put it here. Then you take this one and put it here. Although I'm not sure. I'm really not sure what I'm doing. So bear with me. Bear with me. Okay, now we take this one and put it here, I think. Yeah, it's coming together. Here we go. We take this one and put it here. We're almost got a braid going. See that? We take this one and put it here. We take this one and put it here. This one, put it here. This one over here. This one over here. This one over here. And we got the pork belly braid. Now, I wanted to take this up a notch with the next one. I think I'll show you what I'm going to do. But I'm going to tie this one off and get him put aside so we can do another one. And I'm going to put some herbs in the other one. I'm going to put the porchetta rub also, but I'm also going to throw some fresh herbs in there. And I'm also going to glaze these with some of Scott Rea's barbecue sauce, the amazing, famous You Know You Wanted barbecue sauce. So let me get set up for the next one, and we'll show you how that goes. Stay tuned. There's my pork belly braid. Don't that pretty? Stay tuned. So I got the next set of pork bellies laid out, and what I was thinking I would do with this one is I'm going to hit it with the Sang's stir-fry oil, like I always do. You know, I love this stuff. It's got the great garlic flavor. And I'm also going to whack it with some of that porchetta rub, which is also amazing, delicious stuff from Tango Joe. But I'm going to take some basil out of my garden, and I'm going to lay it on top of the pork belly, and I'm going to try to braid that basil. And I also got some rosemary out of my garden. I'll lay some basil on there. This is going to bring another layer of flavor to this. I got some rosemary. I'm going to lay some rosemary on there. Get a piece of rosemary over here. And what I thought I would do is, you know, I thought I would take those herbs and incorporate them into the braid. So what I'm going to do is try to get this one over here on top of those two, and get this one over here on top of those two. And it's not exactly coming along like I thought it would, but it's cool. It's cool. We're going to make this work. We're going to put this one over here, this one over here. Got those herbs incorporated in the braid. This one goes over here like that. This one goes over here like that. Then we're going to tie that whole mess together, and that's my other pork belly braid. We're going to hit that one with the Manuel Rio's spicy barbecue sauce. Okay, so I got two braids going. I got one with herbs and one without. And let me get them on the grill. I'll show you what that looks like, and we'll bring you back for that, so stay tuned. Okay, I got the braid on the grill. I got the charcoal in there. I'm going to put the one with the herbs right here, like that. I'm going to take this other one, which is just a plain one. It's got a nicer braid, but you know, it doesn't have the herbs braided into it. Show you what that looks like. There you go. And we're going to rock and roll on the grill there on indirect heat for as long as it takes to get that up to like 160 degrees. And then while that's cooking, I think, you know, to pass the time, I think we're going to drink some beer. So stay tuned. So I wound up making 3 of those pork belly braids, 2 with herbs and 1 without. And we got them on the fire, and they're going to take some time to cook. You got to come up to 160 or 165 internal temp. And then we'll take them off and let them rest, or we'll sauce them and take a taste. Meanwhile, let's drink a beer. It's so freaking hot out here. I got to have a beer, okay? So stay tuned. So I recently had some beer from the Funky Buddha Brewing Company called More Moros IPA, and I just found this the other day. Dogfish Head Flesh and Blood IPA, which is real citrus, including orange peel, lemon flesh, and blood orange juice. And it's 7.5 alcohol by volume. And it's very similar to the Funky Buddha More Moros. And I love that beer. That's my favorite new beer. So I figured I'll probably like this one too. I like a lot of beers from Dogfish Head. I think it's an excellent brewing company. So let's pour it out and see what it looks like. The Funky Buddha pours out almost looking like orange juice, and this one's kind of different. This has got a kind of a golden color, but it's just like the Funky Buddha, this has hardly any head to it. And I'm expecting it to have a nice orange smell and flavor. So let's check that out. Let's quaff. There's no froth roll. Let's quaff it anyway. Let's take a sniff first. It smells excellent. It's got a beautiful citrusy flavor of the IPA and the blood orange. It's a beautiful color, but the Funky Buddha looks more like orange juice than this one does. This has a very orangey flavor to it, a color to it. Let's take a sip. I gotta tell you, it's delicious. It's excellent. I like it a lot, but I'm partial to Funky Buddha because they're in my neighborhood. So, you know, they're like my favorite beer brand. Anyway, let's check on our pork bellies and give them a little bit of a glaze, and then we'll get them off there and we'll take a taste. So stay tuned. My pork bellies are looking excellent. They're just about done, but what I want to do now is glaze them up with some of that You Know You Want It barbecue sauce. And I got another sauce I'm going to be trying out that I got. This is the You Know You Want It regular right here. Put it in the green dish so I can keep them separated in my mind, that the red dish has the spicy. That's my way of remembering which is which. So we'll get some of the red in there, and we'll glaze these puppies up. And I also got some, this is the grocery store the other day, and I got some of this, this is balsamic, strawberry balsamic glaze with balsamic vinegar. I'm going to give that a shot on one of these pork bellies. Let's put the You Know What You Want It spicy on the first one with the herbs. Get that glazed up. Oh man, you can't beat this You Know You Want It barbecue sauce. It's the best ever. Glaze that up a little bit, right like that. Ah yeah, look at the color of that. Isn't that beautiful? Let's put some of the regular on that one without the herbs. That's nice stuff right there, boy. Looking good. Sit down, boy. That's looking good. That porchetta rub's amazing too. You know, I'll put links in the description to Tango Joe's and also Manuel Rio, so you can get some of his sauce and some of Tango Joe's sauce. And this is the last week for the Sangs giveaway, so don't forget to like my video and comment and subscribe. Let's put some of this strawberry balsamic. Wow, that stuff looks good too. Look at that. Let's spread that out on there. Strawberry balsamic glaze. That's nice. It's a nice thick looking stuff right there. I think that's going to bring another layer of flavor to that last pork belly. So we got 2 barbecue pork bellies, and we're going to continue to glaze them. And we got the one with the balsamic, strawberry balsamic. That one looks good too. So let me get them finished up. We'll get them on a plate and take a taste. So stay tuned. We got to let them cool off a little before we try to eat them, or we'll burn my mouth again like I did last week. Please stay tuned. All right, my braided pork bellies are done. I think I'm going to crack into this one first. This is the one with the strawberry balsamic glaze. Look at that. Look at that. That looks amazing. Can you see that? Doesn't that look good? I got to take a taste of that. Oh yeah, that's like heaven on earth, man. There's nothing better than pork belly. It's like bacon squared. Ah, what a flavor. That is excellent. Let me tell you why. So, 3 cheers to Tango Joe, who did this recipe before me. 3 cheers to Scott Rea, who came up with the idea. Watch me eat another piece of that. That's so good. That's so good. I can't stop eating it. 3 cheers to Manuel Rios for the excellent barbecue sauce and the pecan wood. Thank you, BAM. You know what I'm saying, BAM, Badass Mexican. And yeah, that's pretty cool, huh? So listen, this is the last week for the Sangs giveaway. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for a chance to win some Sangs stir-fry oil and some Sangs grilling sauce. Come back next week. We may not cook anything good, but we will drink a beer. If you like this crap, please subscribe. If you don't, I'm gonna send you over to Jack's Barbecue Pit. The dude's cooking up some good stuff in Jacksonville, I think. And go see Jack's Barbecue Pit. Subscribe to me. Come back next week. We may not cook anything good, but I'll bet you we drink a beer. Bye.